And we are live. So welcome everybody to another Q&A, another combat conditioning. So I got a couple of questions about the TRX. And a few people asked me, Nick, is a TRX good for combat conditioning? Can I use it for my self-defense training? And can you show me a couple of exercises, the pros and cons, how to use a TRX? So we're gonna be looking at how to use the TRX, and I'm actually a big fan of the TRX. I'm certified in it. I've been using it for over 10 years. I train people online with the TRX. So if you guys are looking for any online training, go check out my website, nickdrossos.com. So let's kind of break down the TRX. So what I like about the TRX, the first thing is that you're using your body weight, right? So first, it's working your body weight, engages your core. A lot of the exercises, you're working your full body, right? The second thing, let's just look at the TRX first. I should have broke this down. What I like about the TRX, it's light. You can travel with it. You could hook it onto an anchor, or you could hook it to a door. Again, it's not, I think this one's about $300 because it's the military one. The other one over there that you see, the yellow one, is about $200. And you could do your full body with this, right? So when I travel, this is what I bring with me. The bag, I bring a couple of bands. I'll bring the band for my legs. Again, all in a bag, it's light, and you could do your full body, and you could pretty much do it from anywhere, okay? Let's look at some of the do's and don'ts of TRX, because I see a lot of trainers doing it and they do it wrong. I see a lot of people training in the TRX and they do it wrong. So let's look at, first of all, the idea when you're doing the TRX. The first thing is, when you're doing certain exercises, you want to make sure, let me push the camera back, guys. The first thing is, right, a few do's and don'ts. The first one is you want to avoid doing this. I often see people do this. You always want to keep tension on the TRX, which means if I'm pulling down or up, I'm always controlling the weight. So I could come up fast and explode and come down slow. So the first thing is you want to avoid that pushing or pulling or there's slack. The TRX should always be tight. The second thing is you want to avoid scraping on the TRX, so your arms shouldn't be touching. So if you're doing chest press, as you can see, the TRX is not going against my arms or my body, okay? The third thing is with the TRX, the way to add resistance is by getting closer to the anchor. The closer you are to the anchor, the more you get resistance. So if I'm here and I want to make it harder, I'll just bring my feet lower. The more back I go, the more against the anchor I go, the least resistance. The closer I get to the anchor, the more resistance I get, right? So you could actually pull the TRX, and I'll do it here. I could actually pull the TRX over here so you guys could see. So now what I did is I pulled the TRX all the way here. And now I'll put my feet here, and I have here, I can even put them up here, right? And just do those exercises. So what's really interesting about it is I'm doing my full body. You're engaging your core, right? You can go as hard as you want, depending if you're going in and out of where you're going to position yourself. The idea, don't swing the TRX, don't scrape on the TRX. When you're doing, so let me show you guys a few exercises. So let's look at the basic squatting, right? And there's a few ways you could do it. Thank you. So let's say I'm squatting here, so let's look at the squat. What I'm doing, the first thing is I'm keeping my core engaged. I'm looking at the anchor. I squat down. So I could squat and row. So I can squat straight down like this. I can also squat, bring it up, and row. The idea, however, is always I'm keeping my core engaged and I'm looking at the anchor. From there, again, I could go one leg, I can go here, I can do a curtsy squat. What I like about the TRX is because you're holding on to it, it gives you a little bit more leverage. So if you want to squat all the way down, ass to the grass, and you can't do it because we lose that range of motion, with the TRX, you get that help where you could actually go all the way down and up. And I'm looking at the anchor. Normally what I like to do is reps of 20. I go reps of 20, and what I do when I do my TRX is I wear my weight vest. So I slap on a weight vest of 25 pounds to give me a little bit more resistance, okay? So if you do squats, now if you're gonna do rows, I'm gonna do it this way. So I'm looking at the anchor, I'm always controlling, so I'm not doing this. I'm always controlling, so I'm gonna do low rows, 20, high rows, 20, open, wise, 20, bicep curls, 20, turn around, chest press, 20, triceps, 20. So what I like about that, I'm gonna do a full body, and in that, I'm gonna grab the medicine ball and do 20 slams. I'm gonna do burpees, spider crawls. You could throw in your boxing where you're gonna shadow box, right? To just work on throwing your stuff and working your movements as you're doing this, right? So I'll throw it in there. Another great exercise that's a lot of fun that you could do is, there's some great exercise you could do on the floor with the TRX, where you put your feet inside. Now this is where it becomes a lot more challenging. Oh, I got a super chat. $10, thank you, my man. Super cool, very nice of you, guy. So you could put your foot in here, right? And I really like this here. Here is where you could do squats and, push-ups, bringing the knees. You could do mountain climbers, right? So many exercises from there that you could do. Again, you have a good easy 50 to 100 exercises you could do with the TRX, and you could kind of play with them, right? So again, for somebody who's training in self-defense and you don't have a gym, I tell people, you don't need all this expensive equipment. If you look at my gym in here, I have bands, I have kettlebells, I have a TRX. Those are all stuff that you could, if you have, if you're living at home with your parents and you just have your bedroom, you buy 3 kettlebells, a couple of weights, a TRX you're hanging on the wall, a couple of bands, and you have everything you need. From there, you just change your program. And the TRX, what's great about the TRX can allow you to do a lot of those full body exercises, right? So again, I mix it up with everything that I do. So it is a great tool if you're training, right? And if you have to make an investment, right? And people tell me, Nick, should I buy a machine? What do I need? What do I do for cardio? Well, you could buy a $2,000 treadmill, or you could buy a $20 skipping rope, right? You could go buy an expensive $2,000 machine, or you can buy a TRX. You'd be surprised. At the end, it's not the machine that's going to build you. It's you and the amount of work and effort you're going to put, right? I don't want any. Yeah, take it. So that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions, Yasas Kostaki, biceps, tricep, 25 years too late. Thank you, my man. How to fight Indian people in India. People don't know how to fight. I think I'm going to have to make a video on that. That's pretty funny. So that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions, now's the time to go. If you want to leave me a little super chat, it'd be very appreciated. And got my new punching bag over here, guys. Show you guys a little bit. So I just bought a brand new punching bag, which is right here. So I bought this bag from Rival. So I'm going to be doing some new punching bag workouts, right? Some new punching bag workouts and some new kicking workouts. So, all right, guys, if you have any more questions, any more comments, leave them in the comment box. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Gonna do a video on your new punching bag. Yeah, Josh, I'm gonna be doing a series on the punching bag, but I'm gonna be putting those in my website, my membership site. Great, looking forward to see the punching bag workouts. Yes, Pauline. Again, all those are gonna be in the membership site. I'm working on some new gun defense videos, a lot of new material. Again, all my new content is going to be going on my site. Nick, how do you defend against multiple knife attackers? That's a great one. Again, I'm working on a new knife defense video, and I'm probably going to be I will be covering that. Do you fight black guys? Do you have to fight black guys differently? No, unless they have superpowers. No, unless he's Black Panther. But so guys, again, I suggest that, look into getting the TRX if you're training. You don't need, stick to, start by 30, 45 minutes every day. That's what I'm doing. Chillbox, thank you, my man. In India, there's many fake self-defense experts. You can expose it. I'm not into exposing fake martial artists or self-defense. There's McDojo Life for that. I just want to focus on what I do and what I teach. So that's where I'm at right now. So, and that's pretty much it, guys. So I want to thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell, make sure to share the video, and stay tuned, guys.